another level. You must try to learn and hear something new. So make a change today. So don't procrastinate and see your business grow and change. So check out Testing Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor. Toni Harris Taylor. Testing Results, oh yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the Drastic Results with Toni Harris Taylor show. I appreciate you tuning in and sharing this video. Go ahead, you have my permission, hit share right now. Today we're going to talk about money and what money means, not only personally, but in business. It is important that we understand how money works and how it can help you in business. You've heard the saying, it takes money to make money. That is a very, very true saying. You know, it really became apparent to me when I started making more deposits and the bank started to call and say, we can help you with money. Well, where was you when I needed money? Now that I'm making deposits, you are calling me to give me money. But that's the facts. It takes money to make money. And so, it takes money to grow your business. It takes money to invest in yourself. And so today's guest is my coaching client, Mrs. Lynette Harper, who's going to talk to us about money, how it works on the personal and the business side. Recently, talking about money, I made a huge investment in myself. Why did I do that? Well, first of all, I walk my talk and I practice what I preach. And I'm always saying you have to invest in coaching if you want to grow. But here's another area you have to invest in, and that is access. So this coaching that I invested in at the beginning of the year was not so much for the coach, although he's awesome. It was for the access to the community. And so I invested at a level that I had never invested in before. And here's another hint. You'll never be able to charge more than you're willing to invest in yourself. And that's a mindset thing, right? So if you're always thinking about low cost or free, I can get that for free. Or I can go to YouTube University and learn for free. That only will take you so far. The opportunity to invest in yourself allows you then to be able to up level what you charge in your business. And so that was another reason that I invested at that level, because I now feel like I'll be able to charge at that level. But let's talk about investing for access. I wanted to be noticed by this group, because I know the group is all about making 6, 7, and 8-figure Black business owners. And I know that Black entrepreneurs especially, not only, but especially need what I have to offer around networking and building relationships to grow. Well, not only did I invest, but I showed up. And because of that, I have been asked to be a speaker at their upcoming coaching event. That's the access I paid for. And I know how to make that work and capitalize on that. And so the point is this: it takes money to make money, and you have to invest for access. You cannot have a free mindset and you won't never be able to charge more than you're willing to invest in yourself. Today, you're going to meet Lynette Harper, the Real Money Makeover Strategist. Yes, we came up with that brand in coaching, and I'll let her tell you all about who she is, what she does, and what it means to get a money makeover. We'll be right back after this message. 76% of warm referrals actually close. Are you getting all the referrals that you want? My name is Toni Harris Taylor, and I am the community builder with Network in Action Northeast Houston. I bring business owners together to help them to build relationships to bring each other more leads. If you're interested in getting more leads for your business, contact me at NIA Northeast Houston. Are you a busy business owner that feels invisible and you are not making the money you deserve? My name is Toni Harris Taylor with Drastic Results Coaching. I'm a leading marketing and sales coach who teaches service-based entrepreneurs how to magnetically attract their ideal clients to make more money now. If you are ready to get drastic results in your business, contact Toni at 713-387-9273. Remember, take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow. Awesome. Welcome back. We have our guest, Lynette Marshall Harper from the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area. Welcome, Lynette, to the Drastic Results Show. You're on mute. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. 2-3 years of you're on mute. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Lynette, you are the Real Money Makeover Strategist, and we came up with that brand for you in our coaching. But tell us, what does that mean?
So that means, you're in trouble. You're looking for a way out. Nothing you have done in the past has worked. Your mindset needs to change, and that you realize within yourself that something has to happen. And so we came up with this name because I can help people do just that. Change their mindsets and figure out ways to change what they're doing that's not working.
Awesome. So you are a multipreneur and a corporatepreneur. You're still working full time.
Correct.
And you have multiple entrepreneurs. So tell us all of what you do.
So my 9 to 5 is I'm a CFO for a small corporation in the DC area. I'm also a real estate agent, hence where the word real came up with. I'm a life and a financial coach. And I'm also my mom's power of attorney.
And
so with all those different hats, I'm having to juggle money, having to look and see how money works best. And so with that being said, I have 30 years experience behind my belt. So I pretty much know how money works, and I can help people do just that.
Awesome. So I want to start with something that I know is near and dear to you, and that is home-based business. Yes. Why is it important, even if you're a corporate worker, to have a home-based business? That's probably one of the first easiest strategies you can help someone implement.
Correct, because as a W-2 employee, you can write nothing off. If you have a home-based business, there's over 400 tax deductions that you can use to your advantage. Can't use all of them, but you have a home base, which means you have an office. You can write the square footage off, your mileage to go to your clients. You have meals, and you entertain for business. Depending on say for instance, if you are a plumber and you're using a truck to do your work, at the end of the year, you can purchase the SUV and you can write that off because you use it 100%. So there are different things that you can do with a home-based business that you cannot do as a W-2 employee.
So the first strategy I know for sure is she brainstorms with her clients to figure out what kind of home-based business they can start, and then she helps them to implement that as well. Now, you also became a real estate agent and property manager. So talk to us about why that's a big thing in itself. Why real estate?
So I always, even with my kids, The thing you can do the most with the least amount of energy that you enjoy doing, that's what you should look at being a home-based business. Okay. I love houses. I love interior. I like the structure. I like all things about houses. So I was like, well, if I like houses so bad, why don't I try to do real estate? And I love helping people. When you have real estate as an investor or even as your home, that's a tax deduction. There's a way to write that off to get to lower your taxes. So that's why I became a real estate agent, to really to help people invest and know that property is just as good as cash. And I can help people figure out how to get it, and then I can sell it. So I can do both. And that's what made me become a real estate agent. But before I was a real estate agent, I was a property manager. There was a couple of rich guys I knew who did not want to manage the properties. I was like, So if I can learn how to do this, I could get renters, I can drop a lease, I can collect your rent, and I can maintain your property, and you pay me to do what you don't want to do. Another way, home-based business.
Awesome. I love it. So you turned something you loved
Yes.
into a home-based business to serve people who
Yes.
could afford to pay you to do it, which
Correct.
is brilliant. And that's how you help your clients, because you get
Yes.
them to thinking about what they love and
Mhm.
then what out there they can do, keeping it home-based. Now, eventually, we'd love to see you see people become full-time entrepreneurs, but there are steps to that. And
Yes.
you don't have to do that in order to work with Lynette.
That's
Okay,
right.
Lynette, you're getting ready to add speaker to your resume.
Yes. And working with you is helping me to do that.
She is actually an introvert, and
Yes.
she really is shy, but she is. It's so funny how when you invest in coaching, doors start to fling open,
Mhm.
because you got asked to deliver a talk and you didn't see that coming, but your talk is all around your money mindset. So let's spend a little bit of time talking about the mindset that a person needs to have in order to be successful at making over their money situation.
So mindset is really important, because if you tell yourself you can't, then you will not. But if you open up the possibilities that, if I give this a shot, I probably could, then you will. So I am petrified of speaking, but here I am doing this. And I figured if I started small little things, then I would get better. And when you told me that, I was like, oh my God, I'm petrified. And I was like, okay. And I just started opening my mind to the possibilities of doing it. And by doing that, I was asked by my church to do our presentation. Because I changed the possibilities of I could do it, I think the opportunity presented itself. And when I told you, I was like, an hour? I
Yeah,
can't
she was like, an hour. I can't talk. Watch what happens, Lynette, when you speak. You're going to be like, it's an hour already, and I'm not even through half my slides. That's what's going to happen. But
Right.
you said something very important there, and that is when you open yourself to the
Mhm.
possibility, you attract the
Yes.
opportunity.
Correct.
I think that was a quote that I just came up with. So
Yes.
let me say it again. When you open yourself to the possibility, you attract the opportunity. And now I think they want you to do a series, not just one.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. I am very excited
And
about that.
I am very excited too. And
And
your
I hope I can
marketing
do them
looks
justice.
amazing. Yours going to be awesome. Well, let's talk about one more thing, and then we're going to take a quick break.
Sure.
And that is, you also are in that sandwich generation,
Mm-hmm.
where you've got adult children and you've
Yes.
got a mom who is suffering from dementia
Yes.
and Alzheimer's. So, would you please, you want to write a book about the experience of being the child, having to wrestle with decisions around a parent. So, you want to share with that about
Yeah,
that?
that's a very tender topic for me. I'm the oldest daughter and the second of my mom's children. And dementia is, I think, is fourth generations down now. My great grandmother, my grandmother, my mom, and her sister, they all have it. And so when you're faced with having to help and care for someone who has dementia and you've never been experienced in any area of it, it can be pretty scary because there are a lot of things that come along with it that you don't think about.
Yeah.
You know, walking into a room and have your mom not know who you are,
Yeah.
walking into your aunt's room and realizing she can't sit up no more,
Yeah.
and she's being fed by the feeding tube for 12 years. That's tough.
Yeah.
And then looking at the possibilities that, oh, now I have to make this decision for my mom. But the brilliant thing about it all is sometimes, you know, we look at our parents and that generation and we don't always give them credit. My mom is a high school dropout, for lack of a better word, but she was a nurse's aide.
Okay.
But she had the fortitude and the forward thinking. She already has her plot. She knows that she does not want to be resuscitated. She already prepared us. She has her insurance for her last and final.
Mhm.
And a lot of people don't think about that.
Right.
That's the burden that
Right.
is lifted off my shoulder because that's one less thing I have to think about.
Right.
So I advocate for her and I make sure that everything she needs in this stage, because she's in the final stage, that she's taken care of. And that's a tough pill, being a mother of grown young adults,
Mm-hmm.
being the daughter of a person who I love and who don't even know I exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to live in that world that there's a possibility based on generational things that have happened in my family, the genes that I have, it could be me.
That's right.
And you have to learn how to get out of your head and live in the moment because it will drive you crazy.
Yeah. Well, you're going to write a book, and I've encouraged you to do a collaborative book so that
Mhm.
other people can tell their stories of
Yes.
similar situations.
Mhm.
And then the other thing with your real money strategy is you help people to plan for the unknown, the future, to make
Correct.
sure that all their insurance needs are taken care of,
Mhm.
their final expense needs are taken care of, because we never know. So I am so happy that you took the drastic step to get coaching so you could move forward with this, because I know it's been in your heart for a long time. And through coaching, all of a sudden now it's moving.
Yes.
When we come back, we're going to take another break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about networking
Mhm.
and how it has helped your business to grow. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Every time I see that video, I'm so excited. I'll be coming to your area May 13th, Baltimore, and I'm super excited about that. So help me pack out the room, Lynette.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
on that note, how has networking helped you to grow your business?
So networking was just a word for me, but I have learned through just being one of your clients that is more than that. It's where you get to put yourself in other communities
Yes,
where you can let people know what you do. And, it's a transfer, right? Let me know what you do so I can help you. And you know what I do so you can help me. And for the longest time, I didn't understand it was just that simple. If you don't network, you can't grow your business. You have to network. It has to be like, your budget, network. They go hand in hand. And so it
absolutely.
has really helped me to increase my clientele and just think differently.
Awesome. Because networking, I mean, that's how you were networking at church. That's how you got the speaking opportunity. You showed up to my conference last year
Yes, I did.
and you were like, I don't know, my friends told me I should be here.
Mhm.
And then next thing you know, here we are.
Yeah.
So networking changes the game. And I've seen you blossom in just these few short months. And so I can't wait to see by the end of the year exactly how you're going to grow as well. So now, my final question I always ask my guests is, what is the biggest drastic step you've ever taken in business?
I think for me is really to trust. Okay. When I took the step to be coached by you, if you don't spend money, you're not going to make money. And that was one of the most expensive things I've ever invested in myself.
Yeah.
In myself.
Yeah.
You have to invest in yourself to grow. And I think that was one of the most drastic things I did besides college, was really to invest in me and my business. And I'm seeing the fruits of our labor. And, sometimes you have to make those big steps if you want to win.
Absolutely. Not sometimes, all the time.
Yep.
Nobody's successful just playing small. How are you going to say, I want something big, I want to make an impact in the world, and then you hold back on showing up and investing in yourself? And so,
And it's hard work.
Say it again.
It's hard work.
And it is work.
It's hard work.
It is work. Yeah. And especially for you who've already got a really busy life, but it's been worth it. Yes. And to watch yourself grow and getting out of your comfort zone. Yes. I'm watching you. I always say people come into my world as caterpillars and they transform into butterflies right in front of my eyes. And you are one of those people. So we're going to get that book going. We're going to get you out speaking more. In fact, I have some opportunities I'm going to share with you as well. So, thank you, Lynette, so much for sharing your story and your heart around having your money correct, the mindset it takes, and being willing to make over your business. So tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Well, I can be reached at Lynette at LynetteHarper.com, or you can dial me at 301-325-4213.
Wonderful. And it's scrolling across the bottom. So reach out to her just to network, by the way. Maybe you know somewhere she needs to speak. Maybe you want to invite her to your show, whatever. Just reach out to her and she will, she's the invite and she would love to connect with you.
Sure.
And if you know anyone who's gone through the Alzheimer's, dementia as a child, caring for a parent, she'd love to connect with you on that too. Yes. Thank you so much, Lynette, for your time. And we will see you soon. We'll be right back with my final thoughts.
International speaker, marketing and sales coach, owner of Network in Action franchise, the TV talk show host. I help entrepreneurs get known, get connected, get paid to make six figures and beyond. This is Toni Harris-Taylor.
She got me really motivated.
I learned something that I could immediately put to use.
Register today to get the connections you.
All right, we are back. So don't forget to connect with Lynette, the Real Money Makeover Strategist. I want to let you know that the Viral Networking Conference page is up and you can start looking around. You can sign up for the tour spots, which we saw the video for that. You can go ahead and get registered for the conference. It is October 4th through 6th in Houston, Texas. And there is a virtual option, but it's better in the room. And this year we added a general admission and VIP for the in-person. Of course, you want to get the VIP. There's only 50 spots available for the VIP. And you want to be, speaking of spending money, it costs a little more, but the benefits are a little more. And you want to be with people that pay and play at a certain level. So the website is up. Check it out. It's actually vnc2023.com. Sorry, forgot the .com on the scroll, but go ahead and check out VNC 2023 or the viralnetworkingconference.com, all spelled out. And we will, we're looking forward to selling out. We only have 150 seats total, 50 VIPs. So we're looking forward to selling out. And then, of course, you can join us online and join us at the tour cities. And if you're not in one of those cities, but you know someone, help a sister out and share it, because everybody leaves my events with appointments on the calendar guaranteed. Okay. All right. We are grateful that you watched this. Sharing is caring. So don't forget to share, and we will see you next week with the drastic results with Toni Harris-Taylor show. Bye.
With Toni Harris-Taylor.